Welcome to tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Today, the first channel that we're looking at is Justin Mello. And I got to pull it up on the screen. I thought I was ready, but that's okay. Justin will forgive me. Justin is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, while he is not very much of a small YouTuber at all, as you will see in a moment. He is a very generous creator in that he has so often shared for tuberchat, particularly on Twitter, that he's a member of the Twitter list for tuberchat called YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others, and that is of no surprise. And pardon me for 1 second while I just get rid of my I love TubeBuddy. I use it every day, but when I'm live streaming, it tends to be the one thing I can do to speed things up. So here's Justin Mello's music and vlogs. I hope everybody will connect with this creator. If you haven't already, you've seen them in and out of tuberchat for the last many months since we started. And with over 5,000 subscribers, you can bet that Justin Mello has much to be learned from as well as entertained by. So thank you, everybody, for coming early. I appreciate everybody jumping in quick. Mr. Fulton Mraz, we have another star in the house as well. And your audition went very well today, which is great. Still waiting for the audition results, which will come later. That was for America's Got Talent virtual edition. Mr. Fulton Mraz is very active in those arenas. Pardon me. Mr. Fulton Mraz is a gold member, so his channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether he's here or not, and his link will be dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot. Artfully Blind by Diana. It's great to see you here. Caddy's Corner. I think this might be your first time with tuberchat. If I'm wrong about that, please forgive me, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. Either way, we have lots of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Calming Mind Meditations is back. Thank you very much. Kareen's Life and Mr. and Mrs. Annabalo, I saw you both come in, so your names have been added to the wheel already, as is Kristen Welton, who's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. Donut Toys and Games, it's great to see you. Game Master 1414, thank you for coming back in. Black Brand Friday just walked in. Thanks for coming in. Big Guys 45, it's good to see you here as well. Hakeemations is with us all the time, and Jaden Suh has been to every live stream since episode number 13. King Geo, thanks for coming back in. And Mo Savings, it's good to see you. Rebecca Rose and I just swapped playlists, so if anybody's willing to swap playlists, I know that she'll be willing. And Sandrine Waite, good to see you back. Thanks for coming in. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, another creator that's been with tuberchat since before it even existed, right from the very beginning. Thank you very much. King Geo's on the road to 400, which is great. And Michael's Adventures is always inviting people to us. And as a matter of fact, I remember having Michael and Paula show up, and that was it feels great when people are recommending your channel. And I tend to think that a lot of times it's not even just because of the channel itself or the quality of the content and stuff like that, but because of the generosity of the creator giving the word of mouth and then the value that you're bringing. So I really do appreciate when everybody does share tuberchat, whether it's officially on social networks or just simply with word of mouth and live streams and things like that. As we continue to grow, I appreciate it more and more. Our kids on family vlogs. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with tuberchat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Scratch and Pete, PA, our official moderator, is in the house as always, one of the most supportive YouTubers in the scene. Always out supporting other creators. I find them all the time. And then Kira Walton, I wonder if she's here already. She'll be here if she's not already here, but that's okay. Charities Media, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Black Brand Friday, thank you very much for the thumbs up. There's Kira. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. We've got a busy start to our live stream today, and I tend to fall behind, so I don't mean to. If I've missed anything that you've meant to ask or mention to me, then please just be patient with me. Mention it again, and I will be happy to try to catch it. Big Guys 45s. Yes, purge is still happening. So I have all but officially given up hope that it's going to stop. We had a great week. TuberChat had not lost any subscribers in the last, I think it was 7, almost getting on 8 days. And then I think yesterday we dipped because I remember somebody congratulated me for having TuberChat reach the 1.8K yesterday. And today, I think it was that 1797 or something like that. So I think we actually lost a little bit. Big Guys 45s, it seems that way. But I'll tell you, even those exact words, YouTube doesn't care. Now, I filled out a couple of those surveys, right? When they come up, I handle many channels, some for other people and a few for myself. But when those surveys come up, I fill them out every time. And I don't hold back when it comes to letting them know, you know, I feel that they care about creators with millions of subscribers. They do not care about smaller creators. Now, not entirely, but you get what I mean when I say that. And it's not that, you know, I mean to be harsh and this and that. I'm just hoping that if enough of us use our voices when we have the opportunity, then eventually something will be done. As well, with the purge going on, I hope everybody will report it. You can, especially those of you already in the YouTube Partner Program, you can hit the feedback button and send them a note with a screenshot that shows your subscriber dips and show them you're losing an unreasonable number of subscribers. Maybe they'll do something, who knows. But I wonder. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, Michael's Adventures filled out one of those surveys. Zelda Master John, good to see you back in the house. And forgive me, I never wish to speak, you know, I don't like to speak negatively too much. You guys should know that by now. And I certainly don't want to harp on the platform, which we all, you know, are working on. It's just that if we have the opportunity to let them know that things are wrong and we're upset, maybe it will do something. I'm not sure. In the meantime, we're here to meet each other. We're here to support each other. And hopefully in that, our channels will continue to grow as they have been for a long time. We see channels getting monetized left and right. By the way, is Lost Souls Paranormal still in the house? Just let me know, please, if you're still here. And then, so for those of you who are a little bit newer to TuberChat, please keep in mind, this is not a sub-for-sub network. However, everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. If you are new, the best idea is always to go first. Reach out to another creator, let them know you want to connect, then head to their channel, watch a video, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe to them, come back, let them know that you've done that, and then they will do the same thing for you. And then, oh, wow. So Kareen's Life lost 17 this morning, but gained 15 back. It's unbelievable, some of the stuff. Yeah, there we go. Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo did one of the surveys as well. Mr. Random, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you will meet some new friends and family members here. And again, for those of you who are newer to TuberChat, please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. The Urban Cook, good to see you here as well. And for anybody that is willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you're willing to swap playlists and you see somebody say that, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. If anybody feels there's anything that goes on in the chat that I need to address with regards to creators not connecting the right way or anything along those lines, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, TuberChat, and I try to be attentive of it, and that way I can address anything that we need in the chat. Oil the Repair Dude, good to see you here. I think it's been a while. Caddy's Corner. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members already. Hungry Man Kitchen, it's good to see you here. And I hope I haven't missed anybody. As long as you're still active in the chat, of course, I'll get around to everybody. I tend to fall behind when I get into some of these long speeches and things like that. So again, we're looking at Justin Mellow's music and vlogs. This is a generous creator who has shared for TuberChat repeatedly, both I believe on Facebook and on Twitter repeatedly, which makes them a member of our Twitter list. YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others as well. They've got us on their featured channels list along with a couple of familiar faces here. But Justin Mello is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as with us here in TuberChat. Let's spin and get a channel up on the screen, and we will get our show on the road. Dirt Diggers UK, good to see you here. Thanks for coming back in. Here's Kareen's Life. This is another previously featured channel from TuberChat. This is a creator, happens to be a member, but they also allow people to connect the way that we do here in TuberChat in their live streams. So if you haven't already caught this creator, she's a dynamic one at that. But a lot of people have a good time hanging out in her live stream since it does a good job. So I hope you'll check that out. TWT TV, good to see you here. Family with a Purpose too. Good to have you back in the house. And Nikki's Green Thumb, glad to see you on the way in here as well. Thanks so much for coming in. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder for all of us to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment that you spend here in TuberChat and with me personally. I appreciate a few of you actually follow me last night. I went out on my personal channel to try to get a live stream of the Winter Festival of Lights in Niagara Falls, Canada. And it's one of those winter displays where they light up lots of the trees. They have tons of lighting displays and things like that. And it's really a wonderful sight to see. I know they do that in several cities around the world. And unfortunately, it was freezing temperature, so my phone literally froze while we were going. So I don't know what I'm going to do about these outdoor live streams in the winter. We're going to have to see. But it's interesting. Kareen's Life, well over 800 subscribers, so she's officially on the road to 900. I hope everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. We can certainly get her to the 840 that's on her mind right now, make up a couple of those lost subscribers. And then here we go. Oh, Eve Belize is in the house. Forgive me. I don't want to miss you as you walk in. And Kareen's Life is saying she had a short video go somewhat viral today, which is great. I hope everybody's experimenting with short videos. We've been talking a lot about that in the last couple of weeks, and I've started experimenting with that stuff as well. So hopefully, let's see what we've got going on here. Let's look at Kareen's videos and see what she's got going on for short. Look at this. So this one here must be what you're talking about. 1.7K already on a video that she put out 2 days ago. And look at this. It's a pretty moon with an odd light jumping from I don't know where, which is cool. So this video, as you can see, she's put out a short video and it's working like a charm, which is great. They don't all fly. Not every short video flies like that. But there is this winning the lottery aspect to it. If you do everything you know how to do and you put out some of these things, eventually maybe some of them will fly for you as well. Oh, Lost Souls Paranormal, you are back. Thank you. Okay, I knew you were here earlier, but I just waited to see if you came back before I put your name on the wheel. But you're there. And I'll get to adding some more names to the wheel in a little while. Members I just put on as soon as I see them. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Tyler Jonesy, good to see you here. Thanks for coming back in. Looks like everybody's doing okay. I certainly don't mean to miss anything in the chat. Went to look a few times on Twitter today. You didn't make a post for me to share today, did I not? Let's have a quick look. Oh, I'm on the wrong browser, actually. I have to be on Firefox for this because I always logged into multiple accounts, right? But let's have a look and see. Did I thought I did it this morning. I was sure. It's okay if not. I did forget to put our live stream on our community tab yesterday. I really get upset when I forget things. I don't know how you all feel about making mistakes. I make them too. Look at that. Yes, I forgot. Okay, you want to do it right now? Let's do it right now. Let's get this rolling. I will show you how I share on Twitter. So I grab the text from the description and I get back to my Twitter window, hopefully. I just knocked out everything. Pardon me for 1 second while I try to put this back together. Oh, okay. Pardon me for that. I'm trying to put my windows back together here and addressing something else at the same time. We're looking at how I'm just showing you how I specifically share on Twitter. So let's click the tweet button and we're going to drop in our paragraph. Now, for those of you who've seen these before, I always make a hashtag out of this. So when you try to find these hashtags on Twitter, you'll notice that tuberchat comes up a couple of 100 times. So there we go. That's all I need, space, because when you're tweeting, you don't want to have too many hashtags. So let's click the share button. We get to our URL, which we need. I'm going to drop it here. I thought I did this because maybe I just didn't click tweet or I scheduled it at the wrong time or something like that because I tagged Justin Mello in today's tweet. Now, I just got to get to my hard drive and grab the thumbnail for today's video. This is what I always use for the tweets. Let's go down. We find Justin Mello. There it is. Tag people. Justin Mello's right there. Oh, my internet's choking. Done. And I always add this little description. So I'm going to say Justin Mello's music and vlogs on tuberchat. And that's just for the Twitter algorithm. So we click tweet. And there it goes. So we have also, I'm going to show you just for a second here. I didn't mean to take up too much time with this. Where's our lists? Here it is. We have a Twitter list called tuberchat stars. When you make a list on Twitter, it gives you the opportunity to see a feed just from particular creators if you'd like to. But when you click on the members here, you'll see YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. And we have lots of creators that are in the house right there. Is Kareen. And there's lots of other creators, Kid Wonders in there, Metrosonics in there, and a few others. And these are creators who have tweeted or retweeted for tuberchat. That's all it takes. So if you follow us on Twitter and retweet one of our tweets, I will make sure you get added to that list. Pardon me for 1 more second, and I... All right, hopefully we are just about good to go. There's Kareen's Life. Let's spin. We got to get another channel up here. Forgive me for anybody that's come in that I've missed. I fell behind there just because I wanted to take care of that. I obviously must have not clicked our tweet today. Oh, yeah, thank you, Scratch and Pete. Scratch and Pete was there with me yesterday for the Winter Festival of Lights live stream that I did. It's very, very short. The phone froze. It cut off after 8 minutes, but it is a spectacular look at the beginning of it anyway. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I'm behind in the chat, so forgive me. Okay, so Tom Felton, yeah, that was a little bit too much with the self-promotion there. I know you're new to tuberchat, but we don't do self-promotion here. TWT TV has a new vid. Everybody will catch that when they have a chance to visit your channel. We always want to be careful with self-promotion. Oh, package at your house. So Lost Souls Paranormal, for anybody that's newer to tuberchat, not brand new, but newer to tuberchat, we say a lot of silly things in the chat because we can't talk about subscribing and things like that, right? It's not a sub for sub network. That's why. However, what we say is like, I've been to your house, or I've left you a package, or I want to dance with you or bake with you, or all these other silly things. And what it means is I've been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment. That's the package, given a thumbs up and subscribed. And now I'm waiting for you to do the same thing. So that's all it means. So like I said, while TuberChat is not a sub for sub network, everyone is expecting to subscribe to your channel. After you subscribe to theirs, the object here is always to go first. But if somebody does happen to come to you and say that they've gone to you first, then you're expected, of course, to follow through and do the same thing for them. If anybody has any questions that you think I can answer in the chat, then I certainly will give it my best shot. Caddy's Corner, thanks for the kind words. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members. And then if Tom Felton is still here, I'll let you know what's going on and how you can make the most of your time here in TuberChat. How do you get the names green? Nikki's green thumb. That is part of the membership. So in TuberChat, forgive me, when you click this join button, you can read what is offered for memberships. But I can go through it quickly for a moment here. I don't want to do too much self-promotion. But in the case of all members, as soon as you're in the chat, then I add you to the wheel right away. Silver members and gold members get added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. Like Jenny O'Brien here, for instance, is a silver member. And then gold members get their link dropped every 30 minutes in the chat. But members have their name green. Moderators have their name blue, but we have very few moderators here. Scratch and Pete is our only official moderator. We've got a couple of other people, and then Kristen Welton and Kira Welton are in here as moderators, and Kristen happens also to be a member. Ultimate Purpose with Bobsy. Thank you for coming in. I believe I've seen your channel before, and forgive me if I'm wrong. If this is your first time with TuberChat, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And Calming Mind Meditations, thank you for the retweet. I've already got you on our Twitter list, so I appreciate that. Vegan Realist, it's great to see you here. Again, thank you so much. And then forgive me, everybody. I'm a little bit behind in the chat, but I probably will be able to catch up at some point here. Sergeant Life, I hope I welcomed you. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. As long as you're still active in the chat, I will get around to everybody, of course. Tisha's Hot Topics, good to see you here. We are winners. Good to see you in here as well. I know this is your first time with TuberChat. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here if that's what you would like. Jenny O'Brien, like I said, is a generous creator, happens to be a fellow Canadian, and is back in and out of TuberChat over and over the last couple of months, but happens to be a silver member. So her channel's added to this wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. Oh, yeah, lots of toys to see. Forgive me, I moved the live stream today. I just had some family stuff I had to do, and I never like to take the day off from TuberChat. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, unless I have something so pressing that I can't be here. But for family stuff, I try to do a later live stream. But that's why I had to move the time today by a few hours. I appreciate everybody's patience with that. Unmasked Lifestyle is another creator that's here with us all the time. I talk about this channel always because their presentation is spectacular, but it happens to be a dynamic creator with over 1,000 subscribers now. They've got it locked in, but they happen also to be a silver member, so their channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they've been here, whether they're in here or not. And then forgive me again, everybody, if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, but I think I'm just about caught up. So if you have any questions or something you wanted to mention, just please mention it again, and I will try to keep my eyes out and make sure that I stay on top of the chat now. And then check out Sergeant Life's visit to a zoo. I think I saw a notification for that, but I was either eating dinner or setting up for TuberChat. And it looks like everybody's doing okay. So that's great. Hopefully, again, I haven't missed anything. If you do have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, of course, I will appreciate it. And the thumbs up really does help the stream. So even I have to be reminded at times. If you're on a phone, you have to shut the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second and it really does help. So I'll appreciate it. Here's Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. They also happen to be fellow Canadians, and they are with us all the time here at TuberChat. Not too long ago, they became monetized, but they are still willing to swap playlists. So if anybody else in the chat is willing to swap playlists, you can just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Another creator should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. If you'd like me to talk about what swapping playlists means, if you haven't done that before, I'm happy to describe it. I'll go over it if anybody would like me to, but it's a great way that we can all pump up our hours and get some friendships happening. Perfumes with Pat, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And it looks like everybody's doing okay. So Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo actually well over 1,000 subscribers. They're already like more than halfway towards the road to 2K, which is great. And then yeah, Zelda Master John swaps playlist, that's for sure. Zelda Master John, I hope you have, we haven't talked about it for a while, but I hope you've chopped up some playlists, because the last time I ran a playlist for Zelda Master John, it was like 4 days long. Lots of live streams and stuff like that. Lost Souls Paranormal, I'll be happy to talk about swapping playlists. And Unlimited Purpose with Bob C. Hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members here. Again, as long as you just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll get it. Good to see Grinch 1984. That's our featured channel for tomorrow in here. And yeah, so Lost Souls Paranormal. And for anybody that would like to know what I'm talking about with swapping playlists, so what it means is it's a simple arrangement. You're going to run a playlist of videos for one creator, and they are going to run a playlist of your videos. You don't have to sit and watch every second of every video. You're only obligated to run it. So you can do it when you work, when you sleep, when you eat, when you go out, or any other time, or if you can open another window, or if you have another device. And you can imagine if you have a playlist of 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 hours or even more, and you get a lot of creators running that playlist for you, you will see your hours really start to stack up. But the reason why I push it so much here on TuberChat, and I've swapped playlists with over 100 creators, is because it gives an opportunity for a friendship to start once you've traded favors with somebody. And then hopefully that friendship can flourish. So when we talk about TuberChat as a meeting place and the idea that we want to support each other with loyal, dedicated supporters to give our channels a strong and solid foundation, swapping playlists is a great way to trade favors and get your first collaboration going with somebody. And you'll find yourself favoring creators who've helped you, and you'll find yourself being favored by creators whom you have helped. Here's Gibbery's World. This happens to be another silver member, so their channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they're often here with us in TuberChat anyway. They also do the featured channels collaboration. That's something I like to talk about as well. And then lots of toys to see. Understandable. I appreciate every moment you're spending here. I just hope that you're getting the thing. Oh, Nikki's green thumb. Congratulations to you. You've had a message deleted by the Google moderator team. That's a real thing. So it's only started this weekend that I've seen. I started getting messages from a few creators asking me what was the deal with that. It's not a hack. It's not a joke. It's actually not, I don't believe there's humans in the chats moderating. I think that that is an example of YouTube having the spam filters too tight. So you probably didn't say anything that justifies deleting. So if that happens to anybody in the chat where you find your message has been deleted by the Google moderator team, just simply reword your sentence. There could be a simple word in there, like the word nice, for some reason seems to trigger the spam filters in the algorithm. Oh, there you go. Zelda Master John has 10 and 12-hour options for their playlist as well, which is great. Hakemations, hopefully you caught my explanation on how to swap playlists, but I'm happy to go over it again if you missed anything or if I wasn't clear. So just please ask me again if you need to. And hopefully we are all doing good, meeting friends and family members. Butler Bob, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I think this is your first time with TuberChat. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs, good to see you here. And yeah, hopefully I haven't missed anybody on the way in. Kid Wonders Life of Wonder shared us out. He always does, so thank you very much. That's a creator that's been with us since the very beginning here at TuberChat. When we're using emojis and numbers in the chat, I'm just going to ask everybody for a favor because it relates to all chats similar to TuberChat. Whenever you're in a growth stream, you always want to spell numbers out. We don't actually use numbers in the chat. We use the words that represent the numbers. And then emojis, please just limit them to 1 or 2. 3 is not even bad, but the reason why is because when you go out into other live streams, I don't want moderators and hosts jumping on you for simple things like a couple of extra emojis and stuff like that. So Gibbery's World has 76 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get them to the 80 that they must be looking for right now on their road to 100. And we're about to have a look at Mr. Fulton Mraz. I did just want to mention this featured channels collaboration that you see from Gibbery's World here. The reason why I like to talk about that, when you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. And if you have featured TuberChat or my personal channel on your front page, please just make sure that I know about it so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. And forgive me, I might be a little bit behind again. And then Anisha LTV, Country Boy, good to see you here. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Jaden Saw 28's in the house, of course. And then Blood Dragon, good to see you here. Lots of toys to see. I'm just reading your message. And then other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. So 42 from 2K. Very good, Jaden Saw. And Anisha LTV, thank you for coming in and thank you for the recommendation. Oh, Hakimations, thank you very much. Yeah, actually, we whenever we see shout out videos, I don't want to do too much self promotion, but I'll just show you, just because Hakimations mentioned that we do have a shelf on our front page. We've got our feature channels there that I was just talking about. We've got a shelf for TuberChat supporters. These are creators who have made videos about TuberChat. And then we have creator shout-out videos. Those are the videos that you see all the time where creators have mentioned 5 or 10 different channels that they like or want to recommend, and TuberChat has been included. And then we've got shelves for our gold and silver members and for our bronze members as well. And Eating with Miss P just walked in. Thank you for coming in. That is an extremely supportive creator, both of myself and of TuberChat. She's a silver member here, so her channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not, but she's here with us right now. Mr. Fulton Mraz is a gold member, so his channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether he's here or not, and his link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so in the chat, as we've seen. And Mr. Fulton Mraz came in today to let us know that his audition with America's Got Talent virtual edition went well, and he'll be expecting some results from that in a couple of months. So again, hopefully everybody's feeling welcome. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Specifically, the way we connect here in TuberChat is to leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least a couple of minutes, let's say 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and it should be at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then come back into the chat here after you have given them a thumbs up and subscribed, and leave a double emoji next to their name in the chat to let them know that you've secured the connection the right way, genuinely. And then say something about the video that you watched so that they can easily go back and find your comment quickly, and then they will turn around and do the same full process for your channel. If anybody has any questions that you think that I might be able to answer, then I'm happy to give it my best shot. You can just mention it in the chat. And other than that, it looks like everybody's doing okay. So I'll take another second. This is Simply Royce, another generous creator who has been with TuberChat probably from the very beginning, actually, for many months. At well over 800 subscribers, she's on her road to 900. And as a silver member, her channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. It's time for me to start adding some names to the wheel. For those of you who are newer to TuberChat, the way that the wheel works is I have a robot here called Bottissimo that helps me keep track of how active everybody is in the chat. It's not only about how long you're here, but after a while, usually about 45 minutes to an hour, you get added to the wheel, which of course is random. But when I spin the wheel and your name comes up, then if you're still here at that time, we put your channel on the screen and talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. In the meantime, let's get some names on here. Hakimations, Calming Mind Meditations, Rebecca Rose, and we'll wait and see. Oh, here we go. Georgia Bulldogs, thank you for coming in. I know you were earlier, and you've been back. And then thank you very much, Michael's Adventures. And then Anisha LTV, yeah, lots of creators have been losing a lot of bananas for quite a while. For a couple of months now, YouTube has been doing a lot of glitching and purging. What you'll find is that most often they're taking older connections away to replace the new ones that you're making. And then they're being very aggressive about it. So it seems to be happening every couple of days, but it's happening to everyone. So we just keep pushing on. We keep seeing channels get monetized almost every weekend. It seems I'm in another monetization celebration. As a matter of fact, Eating with Miss P, I hope you're still here. I was just mentioning you. Eating with Miss P just became monetized, and I wonder if you are going to do a monetization celebration. I looked yesterday and didn't see one listed, like set in advance. I hope I haven't missed one, and I hope you're going to do one. Just Vlogging Life is another gold member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, and their link is dropped in the chat every 30 minutes or so, as we've seen. For the love of Lily, it's great to see you back in the house. Thank you very much. And I wonder if you're talking about Sergeant's Life's zoo video, because that seems to be one that people are talking about. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I should take a second just to remind everybody, if you haven't already, I'd love it if you could share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab if you have one, or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And then, of course, the thumbs up really does help the stream. Whether you're on a phone, you might have to turn the chat off. And you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, but it really does help. I will appreciate it greatly. It looks like we're doing okay. So hopefully everybody's up to speed. Hopefully everybody's meeting lots of friends and family members. And let's spin. Let's keep it moving. We'll get another channel up here, and I'll add some more names to the wheel shortly. There we go. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream often comes in with 2 separate channels. What I like about the way that Kid Wonder handles that is they always treat their channels separately, but everybody's welcome to do that if you have more than one channel. The only thing I ever ask is that you treat them separately, as does Kid Wonder. But what that allows is he always comes in and gives at least a thumbs up from 2 different accounts, and then as well often shares. But Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is one of the only creators to ever have been featured twice with each channel for their generosity. Here's Eating with Miss P Now that we were just talking about. She is a silver member, so her channel's added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not, but she's a very generous creator and somebody who's extremely supportive, both of myself and of TuberChat, with almost 1,500 subscribers. I wonder if we can get her there today. She is officially monetized, so I'm hoping we're going to see a monetization celebration from her sometime in the very near future. Oh, this Friday. Okay. Jaden says she's doing her... oh, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Eating with Miss P. I asked you, and then I skipped over your answer there. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, thank you very much. That's another extremely generous creator who's very much supportive of TuberChat. For that reason, I'm just going to grab your channel right now, and I'm going to add it onto the wheel right away. Anybody's free to reach out to me if you'd like to. On Instagram especially is probably the best way to get a hold of me, although I am also on Facebook and Twitter. It's all one word, TuberChat. And then if there's anything that you find I can help with, or you just want to talk YouTube, I'm always up for that. But I appreciate everybody who reaches out to me there for that purpose. Hungry Man Kitchen, interested in eating in general, no doubt. That's for sure. Okay, let's spin. Let's get another channel up, and then I'll look and see if I can add any more names. Here's Lost Souls Paranormal, another new member for TuberChat. Johnny Bites, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Family Travel and Excursions, good to see you here as well. Lost Souls Paranormal, as your channel grows, you're already at 123 subscribers, so you're doing okay. As your channel grows, you'll find yourself moving up and up those search results, and by the time you have several hundred subscribers, your name should be coming up for everybody instantly. For that reason, I'm just going to drop a link for them so everybody can hit that channel a little bit easier right now. House of X Entertainment Inc., who's in the house right now also, and they're already on the wheel, of course, as a member, but that's a joint business channel between It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, who have been with TuberChat from the very beginning. So I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And I did say I was going to look and see if I could add some more names to the wheel, right? Oh, Mo Savings, yes, I was going to put you on. I like to mix them up a little bit sometimes. Rebecca Rose, I put you on there already. Let's get... Scratch and Pete. Oh, and I'll get Kira Welton on there as well. And Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs is our official featured channel for today. Every day on TuberChat, I feature a different channel based on the generosity that I see within the community, not just the TuberChat community, but the small YouTuber community at large. And Justin Mello often shares for TuberChat. So here's House of X Entertainment Inc., the channel I was just mentioning a moment ago. This is a joint business channel between Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, both of which have been with TuberChat from the beginning. Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you for coming in. I'm actually swapping playlists with Carla from Life Through Our Eyes 303 right now. Pardon me. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then Life Through Our Eyes 303 is certainly willing to do that. We have lots of channels in the chat that are willing to swap playlists, and I do it as well. Even some of the channels who are monetized are willing to do that, of course, because as you run their playlists, of course, ads are running for them. But it also is a great way, like I keep saying, to get a friendship going by trading favors with another creator. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. House of X Entertainment Inc., I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Maybe even today, but certainly between today and tomorrow, we should be able to get them to the 150 that must be on their mind right now. And again, this is a joint business channel between Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. But they are very much loved and well-respected members of the tuberchat community. I mean, the small YouTuber community at large. The only reason we use that term is because it's so popular with the YouTube algorithm. If I made a channel called Connection Network or something like that, nobody would ever show up. But because the word small YouTuber is so popular, that's why I use it all the time. But either way, in our community, It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, it's your boy Leo are very much respected members of that community. So here we go. Kristen Welton is always in the chat as a member and a moderator. ALOT, good to see you here. Kristen Welton happens to be my love. We, with Kira Welton, live in Niagara Falls, Canada, so they are always in the chat as moderators, but Kristen's also a member, of course. But she's got her own channel. She's doing her own thing. She started experimenting with shorts as well. She's officially monetized, but she's still willing to swap playlists as well. So she does the featured channels collaboration, swaps playlists, and she's already started collaborating with other creators as well, including Vern's Junk Closet and Mishana. We've seen in videos from her. Hopefully you will connect with Kristen if you haven't already. And I will just have a look at my list and see if I can add any more names to the wheel already. Sergeant Life can certainly be added. I'm just going to pull Kristen off and Butler Bob. So for anybody that's newer to TuberChat, or if this is your first time here, we say a lot of silly things in the chat. Sometimes we might just mention emojis like what you've seen right there from Sergeant Life. What they're saying is that they would like to connect with you, or they have already connected with you. And the idea is that they will have gone to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, given a thumbs up, and subscribed. If you go through your comment section of YouTube Studio, you should be able to find a comment from them fairly easily and then figure out which video they watched to connect with you. And then they're waiting for you to do the same thing. That's the same thing as when we talk about visiting each other's houses, leaving packages, and dancing and baking and giving each other bananas and all this other silly stuff. It just means that we've been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, thumbs up, and subscribed. And TuberChat is not a sub-for-sub network, but everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to their channel. The best idea here in TuberChat is to always go first, make the first move. If anybody has any questions, though, as to how things are working here or anything else you think I might be able to answer YouTube related, then by all means, just please ask in the chat, and I will be happy to give it my best shot. Oh, there you go. Corrine's Life has a good idea for a collaboration because they both do BoxyCharm. So it's an interesting idea to do unboxings together. I do, not that it matters, but as an idea. So I happen to be a lover of vinyl records. I was a DJ for many years, and I have tons of these vinyl records, but I still buy them to this day. And I enjoy doing unboxings because they have those monthly services. It's just like BoxyCharm, but it's for vinyl records. But I often do those videos with other people or other YouTube creators because I love the idea of collaborating. It's a great way to give some depth to your channel, and then as well broaden your audience because you're exposing yourself to the other creators' audience, people who may not have already been connected to you. Here's Life Through Our Eyes 303. So this, like I said, is a creator that I'm swapping playlists with as we speak. If anybody's willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. And then Radio Biafra, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And it looks like everybody is doing well, having a good time, meeting new friends and family members. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members as well. I'd love to see you hit monetization on both channels. And let me see what I can do here about adding names to the wheel. And again, if anybody in the chat finds that there's something I need to address with regards to creators not connecting the right way or things like that, then we will chalk it up to hopefully a misunderstanding. But if you want to reach out to me on Instagram, it's all one word, TuberChat. It's the easiest way to get a hold of me. I try to be attentive of it, and then I can address anything in the chat that we need if something comes up. Added the shorts to the main page, but they're not showing, only showing on the phone. Any idea why? Because they only show up on the phone. That's why. So, Life Through Eyes 303, forgive the self-promotion. I'm just going to show you something. When I go to my own page, because I've started using short videos, I have made a playlist. You'll notice that YouTube gives you a playlist on the phone called Short Videos with a capital S small v. I have made a separate playlist called Short Videos where I put them here. Now, I make thumbnails for all my videos and everything else, and I put it towards the bottom of my page just so that when we're talking about this stuff, I can say, go if you want to go and see what I'm doing, for instance, you can go and have a look. And as you can see, a couple of the videos have started to move a little bit already. Now, the truth is they grew and then stopped dead, most of them, right? This Niagara Falls one hit 500. This one hit 1K. Kareen's got one that's going on right now, 1.7K at the last look. And then I've got one here, this Skylon Tower elevator. Seems to still be slowly crawling. But what happens is when you put a lot of these short videos out, they start to help a lot of the other ones move. So anyway, that's an idea, but that's the reason why. Shorts videos are meant only for the phone. People can watch them, and it will show up in your uploads. So when you click on your regular videos, you'll see your short videos show up there with everything else. Sergeant Life, let's get your channel up on the screen. And Country Boy, yeah, no sweat. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're just getting the value out of TuberChat that you need. And then Carnicia? Oh, sorry, Carisha. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Carisha. But I've seen you before. Carisha Dupree Hamlet, thank you for coming in. It's been a little while, but thank you for for coming to visit TuberChat. Hopefully you're meeting new friends and family members already. Oh, no sweat. Radio Biafra, same thing. Yeah, no sweat. All I wish is for everybody to be able to get the value out of TuberChat that they need. Sorry, Sergeant Life. I was just getting your channel up here and I accidentally searched for it wrong. Go to Sergeant Life. Here we go. 94 subscribers. And Sergeant Life has TuberChat on their front page. I hope I've already got you on ours. Forgive me for not remembering. And Lost Souls is mentioning that as well. So Lost Souls is on TuberChat's front page in the member section, of course, as is Eve Belize and House of X and Mr. Fulton Miraz and Creed's Life. But I will add it to the... Oh, did we look at Lost Souls Paranormal already? Yes, we did. We did look at your channel already. Okay, I'll go and I'll do it afterwards. We'll go through the... Okay, Sergeant Life, I just want to check. I just want to check if you're already there. For the life of me, I can't remember. So when I go on featured channels here, I can look through the list and you'll see all the different channels that are in our featured channels list. TuberChat is fortunate to have been added to many. So forgive me if I knew already. I'm behind in getting you added on there, but we're going to do it right now. So we'll add, this is how we add channels to our featured channels list. And this is the collaboration that I talk about all the time. The reason why I like it is when you feature channels on your front page and when they feature you back, you're saying to the your audience and the YouTube algorithm that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. So you can imagine the impact that that has. Oh, just recently added. Okay, maybe I hadn't seen it already, Sergeant Life. I'm going to do it right now with Lost Souls Paranormal and Sergeant Life. So as you see, it took my page a second to come up. So we go to featured channels here, right? And I've got 3 because I've got a couple for our members, but I've also got the main featured channels up towards the top of the page. So when I go edit section contents, all I have to do now is search. There's Sergeant Life. And they come up right at the top here. And as I click that box, you'll see they've been added to the bottom of the list. And then as well, I'm going to add Lost Soul Paranormal. Lost Souls Paranormal comes up here. I click the box, and there they are at the bottom of the list. Perfect. So I click Done. I click Publish. Now, the only thing is when you make this change on YouTube, for some reason, it does not show up instantly, but it will show up within a few minutes. By the time this live stream is over today, it should have showed up. But anyway, this is Sergeant Life, so thank you very much for doing that. And there's Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, our featured channel from yesterday. And hopefully everybody will consider doing this featured channels collaboration because it's a great way to collaborate with other creators. Another favor you can trade. Past Life Explorer, it's great to see you. We've got a couple of Past Life Explorers friends in the house, otherwise known as PLE. Grinch 1984 is our featured channel for tomorrow. So let's spin. Let's get another channel onto the screen, and then we'll see what we can do about adding some more names to the wheel. It looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I'll remind everybody again, if you have the ability to share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab, if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, it really does help the stream, and I will appreciate it greatly, as I will with the thumbs up if you haven't already. Okay, thank you very much, Eating with Miss P. Thank you for the time that you spent. That's an extremely supportive creator of TuberChat and myself, and her monetization party will be happening in just a few days this Friday. Oh, Calming Mind Meditations. Thank you very much. Okay, I will talk about I'll give Eve Belize another moment here to talk about this channel, and then I'll go into our Twitter list for a quick second there. So Eve Belize has been with tuberchat for many, many months now. This is a previously featured channel, well over 1,000 subscribers. She's got that nice and locked in. She's also experimenting with shorts videos now, which is great, but this happens to be a dynamic creator. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And we'll push them a little bit farther on the long road to 2K. It's your girl, Maka. Good to see you here. I think this might be your first time with tuberchat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And thank you very much, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, for the share. I really do appreciate that. Again, that's a feature channel. Every day we feature a different channel based on generosity that I see within either the tuberchat community or the small YouTuber community at large. If anybody has any questions as to how things work here in tuberchat so that you can maximize your time, just please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer everything to the best of my ability. Let's look at Twitter again for a quick second here. So for those of you who have Twitter accounts or are active, of course, tuberchat has a Twitter page or a Twitter feed or whatever you'd like to call it. It's going to take a moment to come up. I'm hammering my internet, as you can imagine. So, I see cringe. The first tweet that we find is from Grinch snapping on YouTube. Forgive me, but that's amazing. Forgive me, I'm dancing around here. I like to click, right? Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. When we look at tuberchat's Twitter feed, which I forgot to send our tweet today. I thought I did. I must have not clicked the last send. Anyway, so we have a list. And when you're logged in, I'm logged into tuberchat. Otherwise, you will see a circle with 3 dots here, similar to this one here. And in there, you'll find a list, right? And a Twitter list allows you to add a bunch of channels or a bunch of Twitter accounts to a list. Then you can see a feed just from those creators, similar to what we might wish for on YouTube to separate our subscribers into groups and stuff like that. But Twitter allows it. So I can click on this list, tuberchat stars, YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. You can follow the list if you'd like to, but you can also hit the members button here, and this is going to give you 38 different creators who have either tweeted or retweeted for tuberchat. All you have to do is do it once, and I add you in here. You'll see Calming Mind Meditations right there, House of X, Mishana, Kareen, who's with us right now, Past Life Explorers right there, Fulton Miraz, lots and lots of familiar faces, Kid Wonders in there. So 38 different creators who have tweeted or retweeted, at least for tuberchat. The chances are they're probably generous creators who are willing to tweet or retweet for others. And if you're willing to do that as well, you might find yourself getting some action on Twitter from these other creators as well. So what I try to do is make these extra social network pages of some kind of a value so that when tuberchat is not live streaming, you can continue to meet generous creators. That was amazing, Grinch. That was awesome. I'm so happy that I logged on and saw that. But that shows the frustration that we're all going through. It's nonsense, and it's been going on for 2 months already. See, it's making me start to whine here. Here's the Murphy family. This happens to be another generous creator and a much-loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, but particularly here with us in TuberChat as well. They've got a lot of familiar faces in their family. They've got well over their 1,000 subscribers, halfway to now the 2K, the road to 2K. But I hope everybody will connect with this channel. They happen to be a silver member, so their channel's added to our wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Yeah, today will seem to be another purge in the last 24 hours, and we all lost bananas. TuberChat actually hit 1,800 yesterday, and we slipped back down to 1,790 something or other. But it happens to everybody. We just keep pushing on. We see more and more channels getting monetized every week. So we keep going and going and going. It's unfortunate that it's not, it doesn't ever feel easy, but it's just not as easy as it was in the summer, let's just say. So, Grinch, by the way, that I'm talking about, that tweet is our feature channel for tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More did hit 200 followers on Instagram. So that's one of the things that can help, right? So if you have other social networks, you can draw in some activity whenever you put out a video. And it's your girl, Maka. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Like I said, there's lots of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. The best idea here in TuberChat is to make the first move. Please don't wait for anybody to come to you, but if you follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen and take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Here's Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, who happens to be another generous creator who's extremely supportive of us here at TuberChat. So we're going to have a look at what they've got going on for us today, and then I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names to the wheel. Here they are. With well over 300 subscribers, they're well actually on their road to 400. So I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. I just want to have another quick look here at their videos, because one of the reasons I enjoy putting channels on the screen like this is every time you're back here in TuberChat and we look at your channel, I get to know especially the channel a little bit better, and then sometimes even the creator behind the channel when we connect offline on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or places like this. And every time you're here, I can feature you a little bit better for everybody and hopefully maximize your impact while you're here. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Let's see what we can do about adding some more names to the wheel. Let's get Grinch up there. Grinch 1984, parodies and originals. He actually does a really great job, too. A really fantastic job, first of all, of making engaging and entertaining content. But the community around Past Life Explorer, Lost Souls Paranormal, Grinch 1984 is just spectacular. I really enjoy hanging out in their live streams. And it's never long enough, that's for sure. Here's Anisha LTV, who's been sending TuberChat some referrals, which I appreciate. Hungry Man Kitchen, let's get you on there. And TWTTV, I'm surprised I didn't already put you on the wheel. And hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. And then, what are we all talking about? Oh, Country Boy, it's always the same thing. So TuberChat is not a sub-for-sub network, but we're all here for the purpose of meeting each other. The idea is that we're looking for loyal and dedicated supporters for our channel so that we can have a strong and solid foundation. People who are going to come back and give you views, comments, likes, hang out in your live streams, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers for all of our channels, not just in the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually years. And in the meantime, while we're here doing that, I just talk for 2 hours about YouTube stuff. And where possible, I try to bring value, but a lot of what I'm talking about is just featuring channels so we can get to know the creators behind the channels a little bit better. And after you've been here for a little while, I have a robot that helps me keep track of how active everybody is in the chat. It's not only about time, it's about activity as well. But eventually it becomes time to be put onto the wheel that I spin, which is random. And then if you're still here when your name comes up, we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. And thank you, Life Through Our Eyes 303, for reminding everybody, yes, a thumbs up would be great. And if anybody has the ability to share, I'd love it as well. And then Georgia Bulldogs is hanging out, but filming another Among Us video, which is cool. There's actually a small group now. Kristen and Georgia Bulldogs and Kira and That Blue Moon and Lava House and Jaden and a few others, I think, have started a Instagram group because they all play Among Us. I haven't started playing yet. I intend to try, but I haven't done it yet. But for anybody in the house that does play Among Us, here's an example of people connecting offline. They've got an Instagram group. You can connect with Kristen Welton on Instagram, and she will add you. And then whenever everybody's in the mood to play Among Us, you can all play together if you'd like. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. And Rachel's Place is in the house. Thank you for coming in. It happens to be another member, so we'll get their channel on the wheel right away. And here's Scratch and Pete PA. This is our official moderator, our only official moderator. Oh, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Yeah, it was just the apostrophe when I was looking for you on Instagram. I just want to thank you for yesterday. But yeah, sometimes just a simple spelling mistake causes a bad link. Yeah, Jaden, I've got you on the wheel, so you're good. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Looks like we're doing okay. So Scratch and Pete has 83 subscribers. I really want to see this channel hit the first 100. That's probably unreasonable for today because we're probably only going to be here another hour, maybe a little bit longer. But TuberChat will be back tomorrow, much earlier than today. I always move the times around so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. But Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've seen on YouTube in all my time. They are constantly out supporting other creators, and I would really love to see this channel. I'd like to see everybody rally around Scratch and Pete, especially for all they do for us here at TuberChat as well, and get this channel up to that 100 that must be on their mind. And while I have the channel up here, Scratch and Pete, I'm just curious. I keep pushing. I'm curious to know when you're going to have another video come out. A first official video, if we want to call it that. And other than that, it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Let me see what I can do, if I can add any more names to the wheel before I spin again. I'm always looking off into another window here because I've got a second window that's helping me keep track of all this stuff. Family travel and excursions, we can get you onto the wheel, and Country Boy. Oh, let's spin and we'll see another channel. And then hopefully everybody is giving the thumbs up. If you haven't already, I'd love a thumbs up. It really does help the stream. Family travel and excursions. Let's see what you got going on for us today. They're Hungry Man Kitchens on you too, Scratch and Pete. After all I see you doing for other creators, I want to see you get whatever it is that you want out of YouTube. So Family Travel and Excursions is very, very close to their goal on the road to 500. And Family Travel and Excursions, I'm almost certain that I haven't got you on our featured channels list yet, but I see that we're there with you, along with Finding Happiness in All You Do. And I do know Richie and Vanessa Travel, although I don't think they've been in TuberChat, at least for a while. Yes, Reports, good to see you here. Thank you very much for coming in. So let's, if you don't mind, let's do that right now. Family Travel and Excursions. We're going to add you into our featured channels list. I don't know if we've already done it or not. I can't for the life of me remember, and you have to forgive me for that, but I want to make sure we do it right away. I would rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it at all, right? Takes my internet a second to pop up when I've got so many windows open. Here we are with our featured channels. So I just click Edit Section Contents, and they will all start popping up in a moment. And I will add Family Travel and Excursions. Oh, except I can't seem to type in the right place. That would have looked funny on the page after. There they are. Oh, okay, well, you are there. Okay, I made a mistake. We've already added you. I see the checkbox is already there. Oh, I don't see it in the list, but I know it's there. If you want to double check, you can just uncheck the box and check it back. But there it is. So Family Travel and Excursions is there. I don't need to edit, and we're all good. Thank you, Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs. That's our featured channel for today, so I hope everybody will connect with Justin Mello. If you haven't already, they have over 5,000 subscribers, so there's obviously much to be learned by that creator as well as entertained by. Jaden, word up to you too, my friend. Shay's Journey's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I'll get you right onto the wheel. And I'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. Here's Country Boy. We're going to see this channel for the first time today. And there you go. Life Through Our Eyes 303 is willing to swap playlists. I'm swapping with them right now, so you can make those arrangements to swap with them as well. Anybody that wants to swap playlists can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So here's Country Boy. We're seeing this channel for the first time. I got to tell you, I really like these thumbnails here, these couple, or this one here. And the reason why is because I have a channel. It's not mine. I run a channel for somebody else. And I do thumbnails that are in the exact same style. So I really like that. But I'm glad that we're looking at your channel for the first time. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos and I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch that video in full and I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up and subscribe. And then that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks, and hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Yvette C., thank you for coming in and mentioning that it's a Shay's Journey raid. I didn't know that it was a raid. I saw Shay's Journey slip in here a few minutes ago. Oh, and you actually said it too. You said it. And where I you don't see this, but I keep a separate window open so I can interact with the chat. I copy and paste out of here to put people on the wheel, and you said it was a raid. So forgive me for that. But for that reason, let's I appreciate that. Where am I going to find that again? Let's get Shay's Journey, and we're going to put this channel right up. You get to skip the wheel for today. So thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for bringing over Yvette C. Shay's Journey, I wonder if you're live streaming every day, because she was on last night. Oh, here, streamed 4 minutes ago, a 2-hour live stream. Streamed 2 days ago, streamed 20 hours ago. That was the late night check-in. I missed that one yesterday. But it looks like she's streaming almost every day. Thank you very much, Calming Mind Meditations. I really appreciate the time that you spent. Oh, thank you, Sergeant Life. Sorry, I hope I haven't didn't miss you before you left, but thank you. Oh, Anisha LTV, you made those thumbnails. That's interesting. Good stuff. Yeah, I really do like that. It's tough when you're, making different kinds of thumbnails and stuff like that. Different people are going to be attracted to different types of thumbnails and this and that. But that particular one, I just like the style because I have done some for somebody in exactly that same style, not the same colors, but you know what I mean. So nice to see. Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs is still in the house. And the best idea for those of you who are newer to TuberChat, of course, is always to make the first move, right? Please don't be shy. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. The best idea in TuberChat is to reach out to people first, visit their channel, watch their video, give them a comment and a like, subscribe to them, and then come back and let them know that you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. And Country Boy, are you talking about Scratch and Pete? That's our moderator. We're hoping to get Scratch and Pete a little bit closer to 100. I think when we looked at their channel, they had 83. Okay, so let's spin. Thank you very much, Shay's Journey, for coming over after your live stream. I really do appreciate that. 1,500 subscribers, and she does the Feature Channels collaboration as well. So Shay's Journey, she happens to be a member, but she's already on our Feature Channels list as well. Here's Rebecca Rose. She's swapping playlists. I just swapped with her yesterday, as a matter of fact. So if anybody wants to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And then if you see somebody mention that they're willing to swap playlists and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So here's Rebecca Rose right now. And like I said, she's willing to swap playlists. I just swapped with her. She's got 116 subscribers. I'd love to see if we can get her to the 120 that must be on her mind right now on her road to 200. It's great when creators are working on their hours early. Past Life Explorer, for instance, already has the 4,000 hours and is now working on subscribers. So most often, 90% of creators get the subscribers first and have to work on the hours. But it's a great idea if you can start working on your hours early so that when you get the 1,000 subscribers, you're already there. So hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. Let's get, Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream onto the wheel. And now we'll spin and we'll get another channel up here and see what's going to happen. That sometimes happens. As soon as I add a channel to the bottom of the wheel, their channel comes up. Not always, but sometimes. So here's Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. This channel was recently featured on episode number 101. And the reason why is because, as a matter of fact, Kid Wonders Life of Wonder was featured at the very beginning of TuberChat. I've been connected to this creator since before TuberChat even existed, which was before April and May of this year. And this is the second channel, obviously, from Kid Wonders Life of Wonder. They do the featured channels collaboration that I keep talking about as well. And pardon me, they got a few familiar faces on there as well. JJS Mix Vlog, The Portal, Chaos Retro and Gaming. So it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. I hope everybody will connect with Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream, because obviously they are doing well getting this channel moving on the road to 700 already. And that's the second channel from this creator. I always have a good time hanging out in their live streams. They typically live stream on Kid Wonders Life of Wonder in a StreamYard style of panel, the way that we usually see. And then here on Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream, this particular pool game that we see most often, I forget, is this one's called 8-Ball Pool? There's a couple that are like it, but I play that game occasionally as well. I haven't forgotten we talk about doing the possible collaboration playing that game, just because it's coincidence. I was playing that game for a long, long time. You know, when you have a few minutes and you just need something quick to play, I enjoyed playing it. But we see that from Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream all the time. Oh, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. So I haven't really officially done merch yet. We played around with Teespring for the idea of maybe doing a couple of things. I'll have to move those. But, yeah, the T-shirt that I wear is just a one-of-a-kind for now. But I've got some merchandise in the works, and when it's ready, I'll have that stuff announced here. Yep, Kid Wonders Life of Wonder is the main channel, and Gaming and Live Stream is the game channel. Here's Kira Welton. This is Kristen Welton's daughter, which makes her my BFF forever. We all live together in Niagara Falls, Canada, and she has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. She does the featured channels collaboration that I keep talking about. She's willing to swap playlists as well, but she does a lot of different variety on her channel, including life experience videos, a lot of unboxing, and some video gaming live streams as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with Kira if you haven't already. We'd love to get her to the 350. That must be on her mind right now, ultimately on the road to 400. And I know that, so I see people like reaching out to each other for the purpose of swapping playlists. So while not everybody uses Instagram and not everybody uses Twitter, or at least not all the time, you're free to make those arrangements here if you'd like to. So you can simply say, you know, something along the lines of, I can run your binge playlist on Tuesday, and then they will respond with, they can run your whatever playlist. I'd love to see you have it done. But then as well, it can be great to have other creators kind of leading you into using some of the other social networks a little bit more as well, because those can really draw in some traffic for you. A lot of times, like TuberChat's strongest social network outside of YouTube is Instagram. And it's just because we post every day, but we also post on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit. But we get the most action from Instagram. But we do still get occasionally people from Reddit, occasionally people from Twitter. And I've always been on Facebook, so I have some a little bit of pull there as well. But when you use these other social networks, you can drag some people in. Country Boy, hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members for yourself here today. And Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you for reminding everybody to share on those social networks and give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream. If you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off for a moment, but it only takes a second. You don't lose your place, and I will really appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Yeah, so you got to just try to keep posting quality content, maybe even live streaming. But swapping playlists with other creators is a great way to tackle the problem of losing watch hours when you've passed a year. Here's Grinch 1984 Parodies and Originals, our featured channel for tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And I talk about this channel all the time. They have a wonderful community around them, with Lost Souls Paranormal and Past Life Explorer, who's another previously featured channel from tuberchat as well that I like to talk about. But with well over 400 subscribers, Grinch is on the road to 500, and I'm hoping we can push some more. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We'll get them to maybe even the 420 that must be on their mind right now, and then even a little bit farther. Oh, Jaden saw. That's interesting. Yeah, Kareen's Life, Sam's Vlog does a great job as well. Grinch 1984, like in their group, and forgive me because I don't really know how far it expands, because I met Past Life Explorer many months ago. Past Life Explorer was a previously featured channel, and everybody was instantly drawn to that creator and that channel. So I had to feature them right away after seeing that channel. And now that I've, most of you who live stream see me out supporting live streams here and there as often as I can. And when I've been lucky enough to catch Past Life Explorer, now I'm following a couple of other creators who aren't even in tuberchat, as a matter of fact, but some of Past Life Explorer's crew have come into tuberchat, and every creator has their own community. And so now Grinch 1984 is a channel that a lot of people speak highly of, and for that reason, they've been featured on tuberchat now as of tomorrow. Tomorrow, Grinch 1984, this channel we're looking at right now, will be featured. But I really enjoy when I get into, different live streams and stuff like that. A lot of people are doing StreamYard panels and stuff, but it just seems to be a really tight-knit community. I don't know how many people in your community already knew each other or had met, via YouTube and this and that, but I always have a good time when I'm there. So, yes, hopefully everybody's doing okay. So I will move on quickly. We're going to have a better look at Grinch 1984 tomorrow during probably the first 10 minutes of tomorrow's live stream. Every day I feature a different channel based on some kind of generosity that I see within the community, whether it be tuberchat or the small YouTuber community at large. There's Jolly Pasquale, another channel that we love talking about as well, a dynamic creator and somebody who's extremely entertaining. Here's Anisha LTV, who's already sending some referrals over to tuberchat as well. So I'm looking forward, as time goes on, to get to know this channel more and more. But thank you for coming back in. With 154 subscribers, I think it's reasonable to say we can probably get this channel up to 160 today. That must be on their mind. And that's officially on the road to 200. And let me see what I'm going to do here about channels on the wheel. A couple channels that may not still be here. So Calming Mind Meditations let us know that they were leaving. For the Love of Lily, are you still here too? Yeah, Calming Mind Meditations, just let me know if you're still here. Hakimations, let me know if you're still here, if you don't mind. Mo Savings, let me know if you're still here. Hungry Man Kitchen. TWT TV is still here. I know that for sure. Okay, yeah, For the Love of Lily still here. I should have had you on the wheel already, so let's get you on there now. And I'll see what I could do about adding some more names here. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up. And then I'll add some names to the wheel. I might take some out too. So the way that the wheel works is, of course it's random. It takes a while to get onto the wheel. But once you're there, then your name comes up. And if you're still here at that time, then we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it. MJ is Matthew. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. This is your first time with TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you see at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Here's In Rachel's Place. It happens to be another member, but it's a previously featured channel from TuberChat from several months ago. As a matter of fact, she's still aggressively growing her channel. She's got her 1,000 subscribers nice and locked in, and hopefully we're going to push her a little bit farther. She's got a lot of familiar faces on her featured channels collaboration here, and I know she's willing to swap playlists as well. When I talk about the featured channels collaboration, it's because when you feature channels like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when you hopefully have some channels feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that has on both your audience and the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it all the time. So yeah, MJ is Matthew. Today is a little bit different than some of the growth streams that you've probably seen before. TuberChat is a little bit in reverse, where the object here is for you to go first, reach out to other creators and connect with them. Then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. In TuberChat, because we've been here for a while now, if some of the creators have been here for weeks or months before, they will hesitate before connecting with a newcomer to TuberChat until they see how you interact with everybody in the chat first to make sure you're going to be genuine and this and that. So the best idea is always to go first. So you visit a channel, watch a short video in full, and leave a meaningful, genuine comment, give a thumbs up and subscribe. And then come back into the chat here and let them know that you've done that. And then they'll turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Oh, Mo Savings. There you are. I was going to pull you off of the wheel. Okay, I know that Calming Mind Meditations is gone. Let's spin. I don't think Hakimations is here too. And Jolly Pasquale, you're right. The purge, I was hoping it was over because we went about 7 or 8 days without a problem. And then today the hammer came down again. And then here's For the Love of Lily. And then thank you very much, Butler Bob. Hope to see you again. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Here's For the Life of Lily right now. With 156 subscribers, I hope we're going to get this channel to the 160 that must be on their mind. And I just want to have a quick look at the content on this channel. This is fairly new to TuberChat. They've been here a couple of times already. But this is why I like putting channels up onto the screen here, because every time I feature your channel on the screen, I get a chance to get to know your channel a little bit better and hopefully eventually the creators behind the channel, so that every time you're here, I can feature you a little bit better. So you got a lot of dynamic content here, obviously. And hopefully everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already. Looks like everybody's having a good time. Professor Fox and Dr. B, thank you for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. It's a little bit earlier than today's live stream, but it'll be great to have you back in the house. Yeah, Hakeem Nations is gone. Let me see what I could do about adding memes to the wheel here. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Adrian Villanueva Vlogs. And then Totomona Academy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has got their 1,000 nice and locked in, and thank you very much, Grinch1984. That's our featured channel for tomorrow. And it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you could share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And of course, a thumbs up will be greatly appreciated, and it really does help the stream. Oh, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Yes, I should have noticed you've got a new banner happening, which is very cool. My pleasure, Grinch, and we'll see you tomorrow for sure. Thank you very much. Unless I catch one of you later tonight on a live stream. I will be out shortly. No community tab yet. That's okay. It's coming. Everybody gets it eventually, right? If we can get you a few more friends and family members for your channel today, hopefully we'll push you a little bit closer, and everybody will eventually get that community tab. Thank you very much, Family Travel and Excursions. Good to see you here again. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up and see what else is happening. Here's Most Savings. Oh, PLE, yeah, usually goes live almost every day, right? Most Savings is fairly new to TuberChat, but has been back again and again. Oh, Sam's Vlogs, yeah, it took a week. It usually takes 7 days. From what I've seen so far, the community tab takes about 7 days to show up for almost every channel lately. So Most Savings, I've got your bell on now, so I'll be notified when you come out with new videos and things like that. I just want to have a look at your channel again and see what else we got going on here. There's the video that we connected with recently, but you've got a lot of dynamic videos here, a lot of content. Yeah, Jolly Pasquale, no doubt. As soon as you live stream, I have a feeling we're in for some serious engagement. And then for those of you who are a little bit newer to TuberChat, just keep in mind, the best idea here is always to go first, to reach out to other creators first. it's kind of the opposite of a lot of other growth streams. Here, people won't easily connect to a brand new channel if they don't recognize it, because most of the creators that come to TuberChat have been here before. So if you make the first move, you visit a channel, watch a video, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, and subscribe, come back and let them know that you've done that, then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Jolly Pasquale, I have no doubt. I learned a lesson yesterday. I tried to do an outdoor live stream last night. We have a beautiful winter lighting display. Niagara Falls, Ontario, in Canada, happens to be an energy provider. So for that reason, they do one of those Christmas displays that are common in a lot of the big cities. And I went out last night to get it. I filmed it before, but I wanted to do a live stream. The phone froze in 8 minutes. Shut off. So it's a hump we're going to have to get over. And then, yeah, so again, for anybody that, here, yeah, we're not going to have probably a lot of Spanish. TuberChat tends to be strictly English. I know some people in the chat, especially in the United States, will probably understand Spanish better than I will. But hopefully you're meeting new friends and family members. Again, the idea is always to go first. And then the instructions are always at the bottom of the screen. But if you know Adrienne, then you already know how we're doing things anyway. It's the same operation here. We're going to look at Adrienne Villanueva vlogs now anyway. This is another very recently featured channel from TuberChat. So she happens to be a very dynamic creator and well on the road to 2K. So hopefully we can push you a little bit farther. Maybe we can get you to 1.35. Maybe not today, but between today and tomorrow. TuberChat is always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Three days ago, 2 days ago. When are you streaming again, Adrienne? I'm just curious. For the love of Lily, thank you very much for the kind words. Hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members while you're here as well. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. So my wish here is that we always share our knowledge between everybody, and then we can all make the best decisions for all of our channels, myself included. Jesse Miller unboxings and more. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then Totomona Academy. So here, everybody wants cookies, 100% for sure. Everybody's expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. Because you're brand new, most of the people here will wait for you to come to them first. So it works the opposite of most of the growth streams that you might have seen before. Oh, first time with sound in the chat? Very cool. That's okay. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members. And then Romaine General, good to see you here. Forgive me for not welcoming you. You slipped by me there. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen and see what's happening. Jolly Pasquale is a channel that most people seem to be attracted to immediately. So there's some kind of an instinct in this creator. I always start giggling as soon as I talk about their channel just because he's got some serious comedy going on there. I'm looking forward to the next video. You've let a week go by already. Jolly Pasquale, I want to push you because I expect big things from this creator. So with 68 subscribers, I know that we can get them to 70. So Jolly Pasquale, thank you for asking. I don't have merch yet. So I wear this one t-shirt, but I just got that so I could wear in the live streams. I have merch in the works, but I want to come out with things that will be of value to you. So I want to sell you a t-shirt that you're not just going to wear, you're going to wear out. So we'll see. I don't know, but I've got the first things coming. And working on the next videos already. Perfect. Jolly Pasquale always does a great job. The editing skills are fantastic. Even the thumbnails are engaging and clickable. Like I said, there's an instinct in this creator. So I hope everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already. I'd love to see them hit at least the 70 that must be on their mind for today as we get them on the road to 100. Very, very cool. Yeah, well, I'm going to come out with something more fun, though. Like, this is just the TuberChat logo on this t-shirt, right? But I have ideas that I can make the t-shirt a little bit more fun. So I'm expecting to do TuberChat stuff, but I have my first merchandise already ordered. I don't have it in my hands, and I don't have a delivery date that I believe yet. So I didn't want to say too much until I get the stuff in my hands. But as soon as I've got it, I'll make it available and then let everybody know. But I appreciate you asking anyway. I will have stuff very, very soon, certainly in time for Christmas. So, and then, YT Studio, depending on a lot of different things, can be a little bit delayed. Everything on the internet is under a lot of stress these days, the servers and the internet bandwidth and everything else. Nobody was expecting the amount of internet traffic that has occurred this year. So unfortunately, we have to be patient with the YouTube Studio, as along with a lot of other things on YouTube. Yeah, Scratch and Pete, I've had it on my mind for a long time. But again, I want to make sure that I'm always if I'm going to sell anything, it has to be of value. So functional is one thing. Like, yes, everybody can wear a t-shirt, but I want it to be something that can bring as much value as possible. So it takes me a while to think of these things, and I probably overthink things like a lot of other people do and this and that, but it's coming soon. Thank you, Jolly Pasquale. I really do appreciate the thank you. I appreciate the idea. Sorry, I was reading Jaden's message too. Yes, I see your featured channels list. So Jaden has been with TuberChat since episode number 13, and we are on episode number 108 today. So that is quite a long time, many months. And Jaden's been here for almost every single live stream, maybe even every single one. But they also do the featured channels collaboration, and you see the familiar faces that they've got there. TuberChat, myself, Kristen, Kira, along with Foodie Squad and April WID on the featured channels list. And then as well, they got their subscriptions and this and that as well. But hopefully everybody will connect with this creator. If you haven't already, we'll get them to the 1.7 that must be on their mind right now. Oh, and Daily with Escano, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. This must be your first time with TuberChat. And hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. We have instructions at the bottom of the screen. If you take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. So Yes Reports is another fairly new channel to TuberChat, but they've been back again and again. Adrian Villanueva vlogs, this food is bomb. Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. When I started, so I've been on YouTube for many years, right? And I have, I run channels for other people. That's how I started. I started as a channel manager before I even started my own channel. But in the last year, I started to get introduced into the small YouTuber community, and people like the Hoops Family Network, Vern's Junk Closet, and many others were what led to eventually the idea behind tuberchat. But it was so funny when I had to be explained, because I had to learn, like everybody else, what we're talking about when we're talking about baking cookies and dancing and stuff like that. And I think, if I remember right, the very first time that Nightbot hammered me for like using capital letters, I tried to time it out because I didn't know that Nightbot was a robot. But anyway, whatever. I thought that was a funny story for you. So Yes Reports is at 250. They're halfway on their road to 300, and hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. There's obviously much to be learned from this channel with business news, business tips, product reviews. So as we look at our YouTube channels in the idea of turning them into businesses or, you know, streams of income, something like Yes Reports may prove to be very valuable in a lot of ideas that we can relate to our YouTube channels. Thank you for the love of Lily. Good to have seen you here. Oh, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Yeah, it seems like it's been a little while now. But you know, as we grow and as we follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. And so I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here at tuberchat. So we've got Blood Dragon in the house. This is another creator that's actually been connected to tuberchat for quite some time. Someone left Nightbot cookies. Yeah. Adrienne says in her live stream, they're like, no, he's not going to give them back because it's a robot. Yeah, it takes everybody a moment to realize what some of these things are, especially when, you know, you see, I've done it. You say hello to Stream Elements or Stream Labs or whatever, because you don't know the first time or two that you see them that it's a robot. Not until you've been there for a little while and you notice they're just repeating the same stuff over and over, then you might realize, yeah, it's a robot. But I had to be told. And I thought that was pretty funny. But it happens to all of us. So we're going to have a look at Tatamona Academy as well. This is Blood Dragon. Like I said, this is another channel that's been with tuberchat for quite some time now. Oh, yeah, Jolly Pasquale. I've been talking about it for a while. tuberchat finally got to the point now that we get a thumbs down on every single live stream. So isn't that a accomplishment, right? So that's why now live thumbs up are more important than ever. And I hope everybody here, first of all, never thumbs down anybody, but secondly, always is giving thumbs up to each other, because we need it for our averages, right? We want to keep those averages way up above 90 if we can. But I appreciate it. So anybody who hasn't already given a thumbs up, it really does help the stream. We've been fortunate. A couple of times we've crossed over 100. But I appreciate it either way. And that's true. That's true, Jolly Pasquale. Life Through Our Eyes 303 says, yeah, I gave Nightbot a cookie when I first started. We didn't actually go out for Halloween this year. I was making jokes last winter, and I was saying that Nightbot was going to be my Halloween costume this year, but we didn't go out for Halloween. So here on tuberchat, I did something special for our Halloween episode. Didn't work out perfectly, but it was fun. But if you wanted to go and just have a look at a couple of minutes of that, the beginning of that replay, you'll see that it was interesting. Oh, that's very cool. Jolly Pasquale. He says Nightbot owes him $5. Jolly Pasquale say he had a guy give all their videos a thumbs down, and then you talked it out and they reversed it all, which is cool. Very, very cool. I actually had the same thing happen. We had a creator come through tuberchat a few weeks ago, and just out of curiosity, because people will reach out to me on Instagram and let me know when they think somebody's not genuine and this and that, and I try to fix it, right? I try to explain to people and this and that. And so most often it works, but not always. Not everybody likes what we do. And just out of curiosity, before a live stream one day, I looked at one creator. I won't name them, but they had unsubscribed from everybody. And I was amazed. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like, you can't even fix that now. So anyway, I had to ban them. So we got into a conversation about it. I said, listen, you can't come anymore because this is like not what we're doing and stuff like that. I can't defend you, for doing something like that. And they got really mad. So I don't know whether they made accounts or had accounts. They gave like 8 thumbs down, right? So I messaged them and I said, I hope that's not you, because that never happens. So I know it's you. And I said, not that I ever necessarily would, but I said, I have so many accounts, you can't even believe it. And it's a waste of time for me to give a thumbs down or 2 to anybody. And they went and they took all the, and I did say a couple nice things too. I said, hey, remember, you're the one who did this, not me. And they did reverse. They went back and took every one of those thumbs down off. And I don't think they've been back since. So very cool. We never want to have to do that, but full-time dream. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. You came in just when I was in the middle of a negative speech. That never happens here. We're always spreading positivity and optimism on TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. I hope everybody will connect with Blood Dragon. They got well over 2,000 subscribers now, but I'm lucky enough to catch them in live streams here and there when they are gaming. So let's see what's going on with Hungry Man Kitchen. I'm not sure if Hungry Man Kitchen is still with us. If not, I'll move on quickly, but it looks like they might still be here. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We'll get them to the 660 that must be on their mind right now. And on their road to 700. Oh, Hungry Man Kitchen. So you can't always recognize somebody giving a thumbs down, right? But let's say in an episode of TuberChat, like today, I don't think I upset anybody. But, somebody might just come in, not like what we're doing, and then give a thumbs down and leave, right? Sometimes because sometimes we run a live stream and I don't really look at the numbers very often. So I have another window over here, right? When you see me looking off in the side, and I can scroll down and I can look. I don't do it often, but once in a while I look, like everybody does. And what happens is if somebody comes into, let's say, TuberChat for the first time and is anything but extremely respectful to everybody, then I get suspicious right away. This is either maybe somebody young or somebody who's not going to like what we're doing or whatever. And then if something looks off and then they leave or say something negative, then I just look after and you can see, okay, that person gave the thumbs down and that's okay. But unfortunately, trolling happens to a lot of creators as well sometimes, right? You get somebody upset, they've got your notification bell on and they'll thumbs you down every time. It can't go on forever, right? But I promise you this, when you think about thumbs down, I promise I hate it as much as everybody does. It's the most evil thing that I've seen on YouTube. I wish they'd just get rid of it. But when you have 10,000 subscribers, you're going to have so many thumbs down, you'll be laughing because it'll be ridiculous. As long as you keep your averages up, you're good. That's all we have to worry about. JJS Mix Vlog, good to see you here in 49-cent range, Hamilton. Thanks for coming back in. And then that's true. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Yeah, there's a lot of channels that could possibly be jealous or other things. YouTube, it's unfortunate that we have to look at each other's channels and, wish we always had more and wish we could get there faster and stuff like that. But it leads to some of that stuff. Oh, yeah, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. But you can buy that stuff too, right? I don't want to encourage anybody to ever do that. Please, I hope you never do that because you put your channel in jeopardy when you do that stuff. But yeah, I've seen it where I've seen a couple of live streamers go at each other doing the same thing on the same night, and they buy robots and they buy thumbs down. They buy like 250 thumbs down before the things even started. It's stupidity. And then Jolly Pasquale's rep in Texas too. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. It's true. So, one of the thoughts when we think about, comments, um, eventually everybody's going to get negative comments too, right? But when you think about thumbs down, I'm often asked, right? People will ask me, is it better to get a thumbs down or nothing at all, right? Now, the truth is almost never do you have a video that gets thumbs down and no thumbs up, right? So as long as the averages are okay, as long as you're getting, 10 thumbs up to every thumbs down, you're doing okay. But the thought behind the algorithm is this: YouTube knows when things are out of whack. They know that your channel gets a 90% average all the time, and then all of a sudden you have one video of 50-50. They know that doesn't make sense. They know something's up, right? And they can also, the YouTube algorithm knows if they've got a creator that's constantly thumbs down all kinds of videos for other people. So if there's a person that goes out and gives thumbs down all the time, YouTube knows that. So that's weighted in the algorithm too, I believe, right? But as well, the thought behind somebody giving a thumbs down says at least they cared enough, right? Because just watching a video and taking off after and never coming back is one thing, but to actually be so engaged that you feel the need to press that button says something. Oh, Hungry Man Kitchen, by the time, when everybody here, if you haven't already, when everybody here gets to 100 videos, you're not even going to remember. You're not even going to notice a lot of the thumbs down, I promise. It's something that goes away. You never stop noticing, like let's say on live streams, it's there and it eats away at everybody in different ways and this and that, right? And I wish, again, that YouTube would just get rid of it. Facebook and what's it called? Instagram even took some of that stuff away. They don't need it. But anyway, I don't want to get too much on a rant here about it, but I promise there will be a day where you're getting so many likes, you're getting so many views, you're getting so many watch hours and everything else. You get monetized, you're making money, and the thumbs down don't matter. You just expect it. You're like, what can I do? Somebody's going to dislike everything, right? You'll be so happy to have the traffic on your channel. Yeah, that's right, Sam's Log. Yeah, you can buy anything you want on YouTube, but you're putting your channel in jeopardy. Not to mention your I don't recommend anybody ever starting wars with other creators because you're putting your in real life situations at jeopardy, right? People control in horrifying ways. I've got channels that I've seen and they can't even go to a restaurant anymore because as soon as they mention where they are, people will start calling the restaurant and trying to have them thrown out and have the cops called on them. And I don't know how many people in the chat know what swatting is, but that was something that was done often on gaming channels. And what people would do is call in a bomb threat, and then the SWAT team would come in because the creator doing the live stream has headphones on. They don't hear the cops breaking into their house. And I'm not kidding. That's a real thing. It's horrifying. It sounds funny maybe like to some people at the beginning. I understand. However, it could be just awful when that stuff starts to happen. So I always recommend, where possible, if you have a disagreement with anybody or something that's going on, just, like a teacher would say to a student at school, try to just talk yourself out of it and just avoid them and get out of it and try to forget it. Oh, pardon me. I get behind in the chat sometimes. Yeah, and Sam's Log, that's the other thing too. Often when people buy or do malicious behavior or make fake accounts and stuff like that, YouTube will take it off after. So somebody might get trolled on a live stream and get 50 dislikes. They'll all disappear, or 90% of them will disappear the next 2 days. Rena in London, good to see you here. Yeah, very cool. How short should shorts be? Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters is asking. Short videos can be 60 seconds or less. They must be shot in vertical format. That's the big thing. And you must hashtag with the word shorts in plural. So I don't know whether it has to be in the description or the title or both, but I always put it in the title and the description. I just put it at the end. If you want to see what I've done so far on my personal channel, I have a playlist of my shorts videos at the bottom of the channel if you're on a computer. If you're on a phone, it comes right up on my phone the way it's supposed to. Shorts videos only apply to the phone, basically, maybe tablets too. Oh, wow. Kareen's life. Yeah, you've been through that. That's unfortunate. Invest and recover. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I think this might be your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then Adrienne Villanueva vlogs. Yeah, vertical. It must be vertical. You can do it on a computer. You can edit it, and you can upload from a computer or another device. We were originally thinking it had to be shot on a phone and uploaded from a phone, but that's not true. So I've been editing them and putting them up. I'm trying to put up almost one a day now. So on the days that I don't live stream or put up a video, I usually try to do one of each every week. I put up a short video every day. I'm trying to do 5 a week. Oh, yeah, Tatia. Sorry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Totomona Academy. But yeah, YouTube's doing this purging and glitching. Usually it does it every 3 months, but now it's doing it every week where we're losing bananas and cookies and everything else. Oh, you're going to put a short out in the morning, Sam's Vlogs. Very cool. Oh, Tatamona Academy, it's been a long day for you. Going to try it also, yeah. So I recommend trying it if you think it makes sense for your channel. And forgive me, Tatamona Academy, because you're a new connection for TuberChat, so I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this one here, and I will add it into my watch later list. What this will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, and I will watch that video in full, and I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment. I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe, and in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, usually earlier than this, but we change the times of the live stream so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then 49 cents range Hamilton is getting to a goal. And Jaden's not losing anybody, which is great. I don't know if TWT TV is still here. Right in London. Country Boy's been hanging out the whole time. Thank you so much for the time you're spending. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Yeah, if anybody wants to see what I'm doing personally, the reason I do it on my personal channel is so that I can experiment and give you real-time information of at least my own experience. Kristen's doing it as well, if you want to check us both out. But I have a playlist that I made on the bottom of my front page, and it's just called Short Videos, so that it shows up on the computer as well, so you can have a look at those. So one of them, I've got 1,000 views. That happened in a couple of days. One of them had 500. That happened in a couple of days. And then one of them now has 500, but it's slowly still climbing, which is the first one I've seen do that. Usually after a day or two, if your video is going to fly, it moves, and then it stops dead, which is really, really weird. But YouTube has this winning the lottery thing going on right now. Native Living, good to see you here. I think this might be your first time with TuberChat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time to meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Here's Rena in London. This is another channel that I've been connected to for quite some time, and I believe she lets people connect in her live streams the way we do here. But hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. With 10,000 subscribers, there's obviously much to be learned from her as well as entertained by. And other than that, looks like everybody's having a good time connecting and meeting new friends and family members. So the other thing too, you know, we're always making sure that when we're watching videos these days with the purging and glitching that's going on, you want to be watching not just a few seconds of a video. A full video should be at least a few minutes long. I've been saying a minute up until now, but it's probably better if we're watching videos that are 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes. Another idea is to take a second video, put it into your watch later list, and then think about running that later, just to give YouTube the idea that you're actually interested in these creators so much that you're willing to watch even more than one video. Thank you very much, Michael's Adventures. I appreciate your time always and everything you do for everybody here within the TuberChat community. Michael's Adventures is constantly swapping playlists and always giving more than they expect to receive. Maker Viking, good to see you back. Thanks for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. TWTTV, I thought you were gone. I almost missed your chance on the wheel there. Oh, 49-cent range Hamilton. It's my pleasure to have your channel up here. We'll have a look at it. I know a lot of times it takes time to get onto the wheel. I'm working on ideas to try to speed this up for everybody without changing the way I do the live streams. So just be patient with me, and hopefully I will have hopefully I'll get things moving a little bit faster in future live streams. But here's TWTTV, Food, Travel, Culture, and Music. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, get them a few more bananas and cookies and everything else that they're looking for today. The kind of things we all need. And if anybody hasn't already, I'd love it if you share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And the thumbs up really does help. I know we've done a lot of talking about that in the last half hour or so, but I will always appreciate the thumbs up. They mean more now than ever. And hopefully everybody's always giving each other thumbs up. Oh, Norway. Maker Viking. Videos to the watch later list when we're on the wheel. No, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. No, what happens is when I have a new channel, like somebody who's brand new to TuberChat, like Totomona Academy is a brand new channel today. This is their first time with TuberChat. So when I had their channel on the screen, what I did was I don't know whether you're supposed to watch videos while you live stream or not. It doesn't matter. I just chose not to do it, right? So then instead of watching a video right now and connecting with them, I want to make sure I get it done the right way. So I take a video, usually around 10 minutes, definitely over 5 minutes, and I add it into the watch later list. What that lets me do is later, I'm the only one who's allowed to do this, right? As the host of the live stream. Now, I've only got 2 new connections for today, but sometimes I have like even 10, sometimes even more. What will happen is after the live stream, whether it's tonight or tomorrow morning, I will go through this watch later list. I will run both of those videos, but what I can do is comment and like those videos while I watch them, so I get an idea about these creators, you know, and it's only going to take me today like 20 minutes to do. Sometimes it takes a lot longer. Then I might just fire out all the comments at once and then let their list run. But this makes sure that those videos get run in full, because I don't want to take 10 minutes to do it right now while we're live streaming. And then get your 190 Today, TuberChat, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we can get you today. Hopefully you met a couple of more friends and family members for your channel. And hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And let's spin. But the watch later list, because I use it all the time, is something I like to talk about, because an idea for everybody is here in TuberChat, what we're all supposed to be doing is going to a channel, watching a full video of 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, leaving a meaningful long comment so it doesn't get in the spam filters, giving a thumbs up and subscribing and coming back, right? But while you're on the channel, an idea is to take a second video and put it in your watch later list. Then when you go to bed, just let the watch later list run. You don't have to like, you don't have to comment on those videos. But what you're doing is showing YouTube that you like that creator so much, you've already gone back to watch a second video, right? And I think that that might help with the glitching and purging that we've all had to deal with for the last couple of months. It's just a thought, but everything we can do helps. And the more that I talk about that and get that flowing throughout the TuberChat community, the more we're all doing it for each other. And hopefully we're losing less bananas and cookies and all that other stuff. Oh, dear. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. If you want, you can send me over your banner. Maybe I can see what the trouble is. It might just be a quick sizing issue or something. But if you want, I'll have a look at it for you. You got your 190 today, Jaden? That's great. Run and watch one video and run more later on. Very cool. Yeah, so Adrienne, like I'm saying, if you want, just reach out to me on Instagram, because it'll only take me a second to look at something like that. Maybe I can help if you just want to send me what you've already got. I can either help right away or I can't, but it should be easy for me, and then I can send it over and we'll get it fixed. Maker Viking, let's see what you got going on for us today. Here, just for fun, I'll spin. This is 49-cent range Hamilton, a fellow Canadian, so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. They're actually only an hour away from where I am in Niagara Falls, Canada. Yeah, if you want an Adrienne Villanueva vlog, like I said, if you want, just send it over. Are you using Canva or are you using Photoshop, or I'm just curious. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Kareen helped you out. Yeah. Thank you, Hungry Man Kitchen. Hopefully see you next time. Designs by CAD Pro. Thanks for coming in. Maker Viking, it's great to have you back. Hopefully we can get this creator. I think right now we should be able to get Maker Viking to 290. And then that's going to get them very, very close on the road to 300. So I don't know if we can get you quite over the hump today, but tomorrow, TuberChat is back much earlier than today, but it's possible we can see you through the road to 300 and get you moved in and locked in. And then Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is back up 6 bananas for today, which is great. Hopefully that continues. You know, it's always Michael's Adventures and I will joke all the time, because I'll say it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back constantly. And he says, oh, it's like 5 steps forward and 4 steps back. That's what it seems sometimes on YouTube. But we keep fighting. And what happens is we see channels getting monetized all the time. So I think I have 2 monetization celebrations to attend this week alone. Why, for the life of me, can I not remember who's monetized? Eating with Miss P is monetized, and another channel has their monetization celebration coming on, I think, the 18th. Yeah, so as well, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, I did a live stream on my personal channel. It was called Channel Reviews, but in that live stream, I went through the process of making a banner on Canva. So it's a long-winded speech. I think the live stream is probably an hour long in this and that, and there's only about five good minutes in there of what you need. But if you wanted to, if you have trouble with it, you can watch that if you want, or like I said, you can reach out to me. It's great to learn how to do these things because you're going to want to refresh your banner anyway, but I'm happy to help, especially if it's something simple like just getting it working for you. But Canva is unbelievably easy to use once you've gotten in there, because you just pick a template. You literally type in YouTube banner and it comes up. They've got lots of templates. Excuse me, you pick the one you want. If you want, just change the text, download it, and there you've got a banner right there. Then you can play with even more, like changing pictures or colors and stuff like that. Ah, there you go. Okay, Maker Viking. It hasn't been active much lately, but will be after moving into their apartment. Very cool. We will be looking forward to more content from you. And let's have a look at Designs by CAD Pro. This is a channel that people always speak highly of. I know people tend to be attracted to channels run by artists, if you want to call it that. Channels where art is featured. I always am, because I'm not artistic, right? I'm technical. Computers, I love doing things with computers, but I can't do art. Visual art, anyway. So when I see somebody that's very talented, then I'm always impressed. So hopefully everybody will connect with Designs by CAD Pro. They happen to be a member, but they're well over their road to 700 now. So they've got that locked in. They're now on the road to 800. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They are a featured channel, a previously featured channel from TuberChat. Yo, it's your boy Leo's in the house. Thanks for coming in. And hopefully everybody's still meeting new friends and family members. Looks like we're doing okay. Oh, King Geo's back in the house. Good to see you here. Yeah, King Geo, I wonder if you're wanting to connect with creators, though. It's great that you're on the road to 400, but I'm hoping that you're connecting with other people, because here in TuberChat, the best idea is to connect with others, right? We always want to give more than we expect to receive, but by going out and visiting other people's channels, subscribing, giving them comments, likes, views, and all that other stuff, those will come back to you afterwards, and then you'll hit your 400 that you're looking for. Just having a look at something quick in another window here. Let's spin. Let's get Yo, it's your boy Leo up here. And King Geo is just visiting Designs by CAD Pro. Very cool. Hopefully we'll see their numbers start to jump. Yo, it's your boy Leo's been with TuberChat since the very beginning. They are together with It's Me Wanston Yes Honey on a joint business channel called House of X Entertainment Inc., which is a member of TuberChat, and we saw that channel earlier. And then thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I appreciate the kind words. Just hopefully everybody's meeting all the friends and family members that they want. Everybody's getting the value that they're hoping for here. Oh, Pasquale's back in the house. Lil Ruby's daycare and counters is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody's willing to swap playlists, you can simply reach out to other creators by saying, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see somebody say so and you're willing, then please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I just want to have a look at something on our live stream here. And then King Geo, you might be moving a little bit quickly there, because typically the way that we connect here in TuberChat is to visit a channel and watch a full video. And while you're watching that video, you leave a meaningful comment. And then give a thumbs up and subscribe. But we know you can't be doing that if you're moving too fast, so it's a thought. But we got to make sure that everybody's connecting with each other in the same way, right? We call it genuinely connecting, where you're visiting a channel, watching a video, leaving a comment, because we don't want YouTube to take the connections away tomorrow. You might come to TuberChat and get 10 or 20 new subscribers today, but if YouTube takes them all away tomorrow, then it's not going to make anybody happy. So you just got to make sure that you're willing to do things the exact same way that we're doing it here. Like I said, just following those instructions at the bottom of the screen. Everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. But you'll find a lot of success that way if that's what you would like. And then thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I just put a link in the chat. This is not a growth stream, but is one of our friends. This is Lost Souls Paranormal, who happens to be another member of the TuberChat community, official member. And so I'm just dropping this link. If you don't mind, just mention TuberChat Raid. When you click that link, we'll head over and give Lost Souls Paranormal some support. Just keep in mind, like I said, it is not a growth stream. We're probably okay to keep connecting in there. But when we're over there, we just want to reach out to people first and say hello before connecting, just to make sure they're going to be into that as well. But thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. TuberChat's always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And I'm sorry, Kid Wonder, we just missed your premiere. I was looking to see if who was live. I thought you might be live for a second, but I noticed you had a premiere. I'm sorry, TuberChat ran a little bit late today, but hopefully we'll catch you the next time. And hopefully everybody will connect with Kid Wonder and everybody else who's in here. Our chat will go on for another few moments. And Scratch and Pete, thank you for all you do. Thank you for always being here for TuberChat. And hopefully we'll see everybody very soon, and possibly even tomorrow.